salt into the meal. So we have something like salmon cake. You have shrimp scampi. With salmon, let's go for the salmon right here. Let's see how much sodium is in here. It's not bad. It's $2.90 for two. Welcome back, you guys. So most of you have asked me to do a video based on how to read labels, and not only just the nutrition labels on the packaged foods, but also understanding how to read the barcode on fruits, vegetables, and produce. Let's go inside and show you exactly how to read. The product lookup number. You see the 4 numbers right here? This is the number that you pay attention to because it's going to tell you if the produce is organic, conventionally made, or genetically modified. This is conventionally made. Being that it's 4 number, they use pesticides and all of the extra chemicals to help this to grow, but it's grown naturally, but with a lot of chemicals. And that causes inflammation if you consume, if most of your diet is based off of conventionally grown fruits and vegetables. For those of you who are confused, what's the difference between conventionally and organic? It's the fact that there's less chemicals that's used with organic, so your body is able to use the nutrition and not build up so much inflammation from that. I love rhubarb, but I don't know how to make rhubarb. Rhubarb is really good. Let me show you this. I'm grabbing some cotton candy grapes. They use pesticides and all these type of chemicals to prevent the bugs from chewing or consuming all of the fruits. But for the most part, produce that is genetically modified starts with the 8, and it's a 5-digit code. Produce that is organic starts with the 9, and that's a 5-digit code. So important factors to pay attention to the serving sizes. Right here on this bottle you have flaxseed juice. Of course, it seems like it's all natural, it's advertised on the bottle, but then when you read the back of the label, there's 2 servings per container. Most people don't pay attention to this because all of us, we drink the whole entire bottle, but here there's 13 grams of sugar. So in one bottle you have 26 grams of sugar in one bottle, and the daily recommended amount of sugar for women is 26 and for men it's 35. So you're consuming all of your sugar in one bottle. These are the things that sneak up on us that we don't pay attention to. So always pay attention to the serving size. First ingredient is the main ingredient that's being used in the product. So this is coconut water. The only ingredient in here is coconut water. The amount of sugars in here, 19 grams of sugar. It doesn't say that there's any added sugar, so naturally these sugars come from the coconut itself. Let's get some, I'm gonna purchase some leeks. I've never cooked them myself, but I enjoy eating leeks, so let's get some leeks. This is organic leeks. You see the number starting with the 9? This number here starts with the 9, so it tells you that this, and it's a 5-digit code. So it starts with a 9, it's a 5-digit code, that means that it's organic. Cereal. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we can get the oats. The oats, right? I get the question all the time, Magda, can I eat instant oats instead of regular steel cut oats or rolled oats? You can if you don't have a lot of time to cook, but the thing is, when you look at the steel cut oats, the only ingredient on the back of here is steel cut oats. But when you start to look at the box with the instant oatmeal, for example, just grab any instant oatmeal. Look at this long list of ingredients that you have here on this box. And some of the stuff that's in here we can't even pronounce. I'm not going to try to pronounce, but this is a list of ingredients. It should only be the rolled oats or the steel cut oats, and then if it's apple and cinnamon, it should say apple and cinnamon, peaches and cream, etc., etc. Not a long list of ingredients that we can't pronounce. This means that it's filled with a lot of man-made chemicals that our bodies don't know how to digest properly to pull the nutrition from. So it tastes good, but nutrition-wise, our body don't know how to break that stuff down. So this is why it's imperative to just make your own oatmeal at home. Overnight oats is another option to make it really fast, or just wake up early enough so that you can make your oats in the morning. Let's talk about the healthy cereal. It's a product that's chemically made, and most of the nutrition is being pulled out of the process. So they advertise this as a way to lose weight, as a way to, help you to reach a fitness goal. At this point, I like to consider cereal like a cheat meal. So if I'm craving cereal, this is considered a cheat meal for me. I know some people may look at it like it's extreme because I'm big on nutrition. Nutrition is key. Nutrition is a major part of how I eat. So whenever I'm consuming cereal, I know that I'm not getting much nutrition from here. And this is, if I'm craving it, this is going to be a cheat. Let's look at the amount of sugar per serving, right? So 3/4 of a cup has 10 grams of sugar. Most people don't even measure out the sugars. Most people would consume this in maybe 3 days or 2 days. So that's way more than the recommended amount on the back of this box, which is 11 servings per. And then you have a whole list of ingredients, blue 1, red 40, all of this stuff that's in this box. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Instead of regular cereal, you can also consume Ezekiel cereal. Ezekiel is less processed. They preserve all of the nutrition in the packaging process. This is a little bit pricey, but it's definitely more nutritious, which is the reason why it's pricey. So this is honey wheat bread, but the first main ingredient in here is enriched wheat flour. Enriched wheat flour, it's flour that was broken down in the factory. All the nutrition was removed from the flour, and what they did was replace the regular healthier nutrition with synthesized ingredients, synthesized vitamins and minerals. But truly, realistically, our body knows the difference between packaged, factory, man-made nutrition compared to actual real nutrition. So now we have donut, and when we look at the back of this label, vegetable shortening, you would think that the first ingredient would be flour, but it's vegetable shortening. Then you have the enriched wheat flour, which is what I explained, the amount of sugar that's in here. 14 grams of sugar per 3 donuts, right? 3 pieces. There's 8 servings in this container. This container is but so big, and these are little mini donuts. I don't know too many people that will only eat 3. I know I myself, I would consume more than 3 donuts. So this is something to be mindful of. If you're going to consume this stuff, just leave room during your cheat meal. There's a 90-10 rule. If 90% of your diet is clean, what's wrong with 10% of it being, just fake food or food that's processed or whatever? Just as long as most of your food that you are consuming is high in nutrition. That's something that we follow. We make sure that our meals are high in nutrition. That way this doesn't do much harm to the body. All right, so I'm going to show you my favorite brand of Ezekiel bread. Ezekiel bread is a less processed bread to consume instead of consuming wheat bread, because it doesn't have any enriched flour and it's minimally processed. The organic is all organic, so you see there's a list of organic sprouted grains that are used, and you'll only find Ezekiel bread in the frozen aisle because this is minimally processed. There's no preservatives, there's nothing in here that regular bread that sit on the shelf would have to preserve it and keep it out. So this stays in the freezer. Definitely a must. This is what I like to consume. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of this stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.